So how you doing?
Oh, I should have came out earlier. I missed the show. I'm mad.
What show?
The drag show they have every
really?
Thursday night.
Have you ever performed?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I didn't have time to do it tonight. I had some business to take care of.
Oh, really? Do you dress in drag 24/7?
What do you call drags? Because I'm transsexual, so it's like a couple of steps up, honey.
Right.
Drag is at the bottom of the pole.
So you've had the operation?
Well, I only had the top part done. I didn't have the bottom part done because I'm kind of comfortable with my bottom part.
So you've had your breasts done?
4 times. Bigger and better and bigger and better. Ever since I was like 11 or 12 years old, I really felt like that I was a girl and that I wanted to be a girl. And my father wasn't too understanding. He threatened to kill me because I have the same name as he does, and he said I was disgracing his name and disgracing the family.
Did that hurt you any when your father rejected you?
Oh, of course. My father put me out because he didn't understand. But my mother and my sisters have always been very supportive of me. But when I was little, my mother kind of like used to dress me as a girl.
Really?
But when I was going to high school, kids used to pick on me, and they used to chase us home, and I used to come home out of breath and everything with my clothes all tore up. And so my mother gave me this big butcher knife because I'm from the west side of Chicago, and it's kind of rough. And I put it in my notebook, and she said, the first one that comes towards you, like they're going to try to hurt you, she said, you pull out that butcher knife, and you tell them if they come another step, you're going to cut their heads off. And I did it. And I didn't have any more problems out of the kids at school. Grew up, I did. I had to use it on some of everybody to get some respect coming from Chicago. I had to literally cut my way through Chicago. Cut, slice, stab.
Right.
You know, to keep people off of you because, you know, if you're feminine, people will try to take advantage of you because they think that you're weak.
You had to defend yourself.
And I did. I taught a lot of people a lesson, honey. I used to carry a meat cleaver also in my purse. And I went into this little barbecue shack. This guy came up to me and looked at me and said, oh, you a punk. People like you, I spit in their face. So I said, well, I hope you don't spit in my face. And before I could get the conversation out, he had like that and spit in my face, honey, and all this stuff was in my face and mucus and everything just running down my face. And before I knew anything, I had went into my purse and took my meat cleaver out and laid him dead in between the head of his, in the middle of his 4 eyes with that meat cleaver, honey. And do you know, it didn't bleed right then. You just seen the white of his flesh. And I told my mother what happened. She said, honey, you should have killed him.
Did he drop? I mean, did he...
He just stood there in shock and amazement. And I got my food and left.
So I guess you've never been a victim.
I've been a victim.
Oh, you have?
I went through a lot. And in Chicago, the police used to just beat you up because you were you. I need a man.
What kind of man do you like?
Big black men.
Oh, really?
Handsome hunks. I'm a size queen. I don't know if you know what that means.
You like them big?
Really big. Like 13 inches.
What?
I'm not satisfied if it ain't 13 inches or more, honey. But I must admit, I had this one boyfriend that I used to have to take pain pills to have sex with him.
Are you serious?
He was hung like a horse, honey.
Wow.
And knew what to do with it. If I have a picture of him at home, I mean, that 13 inches is just all sprawled all down his leg. I just like to be tortured, honey.
So your last boyfriend? When was the last time you had a long term?
Oh, well, the last one I had, it was so abusive. It's been a while. It's been like over 5 years. He would fight me and beat me up and cheat on me and talk about me and say all these mean things. That all you can do for me is give me material things, but you can't have no baby for me and all this. And that was abusive. That was hurting to me.
Right.
Because I really do like children. I had to get away from him.
Were you crushed or hurt?
Honey, I was suicidal.
Suicidal?
And homicidal. My life was crushed. I was devastated. I really cared about him.
Do you think you'll ever be in love like that again?
I don't want to be.
You don't want to be?
I'm just a plain old little simple transsexual call girl, honey. I had a good night. This one guy gave me $350 just because I was pretty.
What?
So my night was a total waste. Thank God I got an ad in the paper.
He didn't want anything for that?
He wanted me to penetrate him, but I couldn't do it. So I put a condom on my finger and got behind him and humped on him, and he thought that I was doing it.
You meet guys mostly through your ad?
Yeah. Well, all right, sweetie, honey.
This is...
Miss Money, honey. Hello? Do you want to see me? I'm available now. What, darling, my minimum is $150. Is that a problem? Well, how generous can you be? I'm negotiable. You're really horny? So am I. You want to be raped? I don't have a problem with doing that. You've been with hundreds of women and 7 transsexuals, and the transsexuals turn you on more than women? How old are you? 37? You're young to be feeling that way, to have that type of attitude. Okay, are you ready to come see me now? Okay, great. So I'm going to run in the house and put on something real sexy, honey. All right, baby. Clean up real good for me, honey. Smell real good for me. Yes, I got whips, paddles, dildos, handcuffs, all of that. All right, baby. Well, come and get it. Bye-bye. Oh, duty calls. It's a job. It's a living, honey. It pays the bills.